I just had to take the opportunity to tell you about a wonderful partnership that's coming up. In fact, we're going to have a groundbreaking in a couple of weeks, and in August of 2017, we will have on our campus a new innovative high school. This is something that's never been done in North Carolina anyway, and we're so excited about that. It's a great collaboration between Blue Ridge Community College and Henderson County Public Schools. Now, a little bit about the location of that. Do we click next, Pam? Well, a little bit about the vision for this partnership. The idea is an innovative approach to working with students. Right now we have on campus an early college. I think AB Tech has an early college program. We've been very successful with that. A lot of students going on and transferring to four-year degrees. So we have that on our campus where you can graduate in 5 years from high school and college at the same, community college at the same time, and then transfer on. We're going to combine that with our CTE programs. Now, what's the beauty in that? You can go ahead and click. Here are some of the goals, and I'm just going to point out a few. Think about, in technology, think about the equipment that you have to fund in order to teach people with the equipment. If we can combine efforts and use that equipment for both high school and community college students, that's a great savings. Combining those students in the same classes is going to be an interesting experience. It really has shown for our early college to really elevate the maturity of those students. And so being able to combine students in classes for their CTE courses. So we're going to have all CTE courses represented there at this new innovative high school. And we're going to work together to develop, as Christy said, we look at our needs of our local workforce. What are the career tracks that are going to be necessary to develop to meet your needs? So we're going to, there'll be ongoing development between community college and high school. The other good thing that I want to point out is that we will have two things: have students participate with college and a high school help in intensive career counseling. And so Nathan, those career pathways that we're developing, Barbara, the ones that you're putting together, where students can see entry points all along the way, those are going to be critical for students in this innovative high school. We're going to work intensely with them to help them all along the way. That's one thing. And the other thing, and Scott's going to talk about that, we are going to participate, have all students participate in work-based learning experiences of some kind. Now they'll be doing some work-based learning of all kinds, but Sherry, we can get that pre-apprenticeship and registered apprenticeship in, and we're so excited about that. There will be CTE courses in other high schools in the county, but we're going to try to recruit and have the majority of students come on campus. And they'll be able to graduate early with a degree if they choose to do that, and a diploma. So I think I've got a couple more pictures. Pam, go ahead, click. Wanted to show you the location to me of this was an important piece. If you'll see, this is our East Campus, and the red part is where the new innovative high school will go, and that East Campus Drive is the access. They'll have a totally separate access, so it's not going to, the buses won't be an issue. But you see that white building in front of the red area, that's our Applied Technologies building. Good grief, all they have to do is walk, it's within walking distance of that campus, and they'll just walk right across to the Applied Technologies for their classwork. And I think the next slide shows you a view of that's that East Campus Drive right into the early college. And is there one more? There are beautiful views there. I guess that was an architectural rendering, the beautiful views. And one more. Okay, so you can see where this facility is going to be built. We're so excited about that. Next one. Okay, the red part will be our career tech ed training, and the yellow part will be our early college, and then there's a commons area. There'll be a lot of shared projects. Just, there's all kinds of great opportunity to happen here. Next one, and next one. Okay, that gives you an idea of what the building is going to look like. Again, the groundbreaking is next week, I believe, and then August 2017 is when this facility will be in operation. Next one, commons area, and next one. Okay, I think we're ready. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the programs that are going to be housed there and ways that we're going to collaborate with our high school to provide the technical part of the training. And Scott, I'm going to turn that over to you.
So neat, so cool, whatever wording that you want to use, is that we have these students who are going to choose to come to this school to work on their college and on their high school in trades. So we're going to be able to work, we're already working with the people within the industry who can come and talk to these students, and these are going to be some of the top students in Henderson County. There aren't 1,000 openings in every one of these. Wish there was, but we're going to be able to make sure that the students that are in this program are the top STEM, the top in their area that are moving forward, and they'll be connected at a very early time with industry, manufacturing across the board. And that I'm very, very excited about that, and so are the local folks in the community. Pam, if you could. First, let's look at some of these programs. First one that's going to run in this is a high school culinary program. It will be ProStart. It will be moving forward with that. The interesting thing is the national certificate with culinary and ProStart does require, to get that certificate, a 400-hour mentorship. So that alone is going to be taking place for those students. Brand new kitchen being developed, teaching kitchen that'll be involved in this. Barbara and Nathan, as many of you know, we're working on these pathways, and the ones we're working on right now in hospitality to answer some questions about Henderson and Transylvania County. I've recently spent a lot of time out in the hospitality industry within the county. They're thrilled about this. They are so excited about the dial-in that they're going to get and how that can affect just our local economy as we move through. A couple things to look at and think about in Henderson County. Every county does it. Retirement, agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism. Those are the four big pillars of economics in Henderson County. I hope that you'll see by the choice of the courses here that we're trying to answer directly into that. So culinary and the ProStart will be one of the first steps that we have to helping and assisting that industry. If you could hit. Second, mechatronics. Now, that's one of those exciting words. I don't have to tell y'all, so many of you are manufacturing, we all know what it is. Blue Ridge, which is one of 5 platinum training schools in the country for this area. We're going to move forward by bringing these high school students in. We're going to be working on taking them into the manufacturing sector. The nice thing is this is actually a 3-pronged area. Students that come in and that are interested in moving forward in mechatronics are actually going to have 3 pathways in one. Welding will be a subcategory of this, and computer integrated machining will be a subcategory of this. So even we call it the mechatronics path for these students, but there'll be 3 of them, and that is an awesome area. It will be at least right now in the looking, and again, we're still in the planning stages, so please underline that with everything I say. This will probably be one of the largest groups of students that we actually bring in so that we're able to cover the needs of all 3 areas within that. Pam, please. business. Now this is another one that's kind of floating around, and I don't have exact answers to it because it's still truly in the planning stage. When we say business, that does mean that these students will be on track to come out and move right on and finishing a 2-year degree in business administration. But it also, in the planning, and this is what I guess I'm as hopeful as anything, just like mechatronics, we're going to have hopefully multiple subcategories in this. We have an extremely strong office administration and medical office administration that may well fall into this category, as also the state redevelopment in the computer sciences now has the information technology. That may as well fall into that as far as this bigger business. Don't know the exact, but we are very, very hopeful that those students, again, that are coming through will be able to start forming, because they're right there on the campus, into these different areas, which all three we have a need for in Henderson and Transylvania County. Please, ma'am. Automotive. If you haven't been down to see the automotive program at Blue Ridge Community College, let me invite you to come down and see it. It is fantastic. It is the easy, as a work-based learning director and getting students into industry, it is the easiest thing I have to do. I am telling you, all I have to do is people call, talk to someone and say that they're with Blue Ridge Community College. Brian Johnson, our lead instructor last year, was named the #1 in what he does in the country. This is a phenomenal thing that we have. This is going to move forward. We have so many students and we have so many jobs in automotive that there are so many in the high school program already, we just can't take them all. That's how much is going. BMW in South Carolina recruits. We have students that are walking out making a tremendous amount of money, as Pam said, right out of the gate. And automotive will be very, very strong. And again, if you are interested in seeing that, you just come on by. I'd be glad to show you anytime. Firefighter. Now this is one that will attract, there's no doubt, young people. That they'll be able to come and move forward on this. This one right now is looking like a fairly defined path into firefighting. What Julie and I were talking just the other day, how that one will move forward, and we've got to talk to the school system because I don't know. We have developed at the programs at Blue Ridge, we do now have the emergency management 2-year degree, which is just wow. I would hope that there would be some pathway down the road that this would work towards that as well, but I don't know that at the present time. Could you clear? So the bottom line, again, is that these students, we will be able to work, you hate to say it, but we will be able to put these younger people in an environment where they will grow and mature at a faster rate than they will in the average high school. They will be surrounded by college students. They will have college professors as well as high school. It will allow us to move them into the workforce and allow us to fill the needs of Henderson County with the people that we need to answer the call that's being asked. Very, very excited about this. All these students will work in some manner or another with the work-based learning, which is, of course, what we're here today to talk about. There are a ton of options here. I don't want to go and say things that have been said over and over, but that really is the relationship that we as the community colleges are building with you, the people in industry. We can pre-apprentice any of these kids. Pam's been bothered by me enough in my wanting to, if I had my way, every single one of them would be under a pre-apprentice as we move forward. But we can pre-apprentice, we can work the apprenticeship right in into a registered program so that once they finish high school, that last year, any cost would move forward wonderfully. It's less time that has already been paid for. These students are already going to be ahead of the ball game. But the other one is work-based learning. In the internship role, we have just been awesome. We've almost, in the last year, Julie, we've doubled work-based learning at Blue Ridge, and we continue to move forward with that. What it really is, it's relationships with you. It's not me bothering you and going, please, please, please. It's at least opening the door so that you feel comfortable moving forward to us and saying, hey, I have an opportunity. I think it was Pam that was talking about the fact that if you're open to opening up your doors, we can fill your need. Now, sometimes I spent a long time in industry. I'm not, I guess, as hardcore education. I've been around great people my whole career. The reality to things is we want to help students get jobs. We want to help bring them to you. I need the folks at AB Tech, everybody, we need that connection. We need to come out and we need to work with you. This Innovation High School and the work-based learning that we can put students into is a great way to get started, and it's going to bring your needs up a lot faster than if we didn't have it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.